My name is Morgan Baskin, and I'm running for Mayor of Toronto. I decided to run for mayor because I really wanted to include youth issues in this election. I felt really strongly that young people weren't being included, and we have to live with the choices being made, and we often will have to eventually pay for the choices being made. So I really wanted to make sure that we were included when those decisions were being made.
Hi there, girls and boys.
There was no magic moment. There was no lightning moment. The decision to run for mayor, it took me a long time to decide I was going to go for it, and it was pretty much a full 2 years of it being one of my only topics of conversation. I thought about it all the time, and I talked to everyone I knew about it, and there were a lot of skeptics. And eventually I was just fed up enough. I'm different because I am not only talking about youth issues, but I have a direct connection, and I've got a lot of skin in the game. I'm not jaded or cynical, I'm open-minded, and a fresh face. I think I'd like voters to remember that your number of years on the planet doesn't equate how experienced or capable you are of doing a job, and that that's more about who you are as a person. That just because I'm young doesn't mean I'm inexperienced or incapable. 20 years from now, I want Toronto to be a city where I can afford to live, but I want it to be a bright and vibrant cultural city, and I want it to be a city that we don't just think is world-class, but the world thinks is world-class. I think my favorite thing to do in this city is to spend time with the people who live here. And I think that's our biggest asset, and that's part of what makes us different. Sherman Station is like up that way, but it's not super far. I think that we perceive that an 18-year-old, especially an 18-year-old girl, is really one thing. She is kind of a mess, but a fun mess, and really not taking life seriously and being rebellious. People perceive me to be a young female high school student who thinks she's pretty and blonde and can get places on that. And I'm really not that perception of an 18-year-old girl. Hello. I'm good, how are you? The things I value in my life right now are what is perceived as very adult. And I think that we perceive that teenagers don't value those things. And it's kind of a lie that we've bought into as a society. Yes! I just broke 1,800 Twitter followers! Excellent. I think in this campaign, obviously, I am seeking to be mayor of this city. But my secondary goals are in terms of youth involvement in this election and youth issues really being paid attention to. A lot happens when you inspire young people to be involved in politics and to be interested in politics. If I can make one young person who wouldn't have voted if I wasn't running vote, then I've won. End of story.